Hey everyone, how you doing? It is Chris from Everyday Christian. We're going to be reading Genesis chapter 12 today. We're going to be talking about Abram, not Abraham. Abram. This is before Abraham. The Lord said to Abram, "Leave your native country, your relatives, and your father's family, and go to the land that I will show you. I will make you into a great nation. I will bless you and make you famous, and you will be a blessing to others. I will bless those who bless you and curse those who treat you with contempt. All the families on earth will be blessed through you." That is a lot of pressure. Be like, hey, by the way, you're going to do this. All of the families on earth will be blessed through you. Like, woo. I'm just saying, that's a lot of pressure. So Abram departed the Lord as the Lord had instructed, and Lot went with him. Abram was 75 years old. Great time to start a journey. Abram was 75 years old when he left Haran. He took his wife Sarai, his nephew Lot, and all his wealth, his livestock, and all the people he had taken into his household at Haran, and headed to the land of Canaan. When they arrived in Canaan, Abram traveled through the land as far as Shechem. There he set up a camp beside an oak of Moreh. At the time, the area was inhabited by the Canaanites. Checks out. Canaanites. Then the Lord appeared to Abram and said, "I will give you this land to your descendants. I will give this land to your descendants." And Abram built an altar there and dedicated it to the Lord who had appeared to him. After that, Abram traveled south and went and set up a camp in the hill country with Bethel to the west, and Ai is, I'm not sure how you actually pronounce that, and Ai to the east. There he built another altar, dedicated it to the Lord, and he worshipped the Lord. Then Abram continued traveling south by stages toward Negev. At the time, and they're going to Egypt at this point, at the time, a severe famine struck the land of Canaan, forcing Abram to go to Egypt, where he lived as a foreigner. As he was approaching the border of Egypt, Abram said to his wife Sarai, "Look, you are a very beautiful woman. When the Egyptians see you, they will say, 'This is his wife. Let's kill him, and then we can have her.' So please tell them that you are my sister. Then they will spare my life and treat me well because of their interest in you." And sure enough, Abram arrived in Egypt. Everyone noticed Sarai's beauty. When the palace officials saw her, they sang her praises to Pharaoh, their king, and Sarai was taken into his palace. Then Pharaoh gave Abram many gifts because of her: sheep, goats, cattle, male and female donkeys, male and female servants, and camels. But the Lord sent terrible plagues upon Pharaoh and his household because of Sarai, Abram's wife. So Pharaoh summoned Abram and accused him sharply. "What have you done to me?" He demanded. "Why didn't you tell me she was your wife? Why did you say she's my sister and allow me to take her as my wife? Now then, here is your wife. Take her and get out of here." Pharaoh ordered some of his men and escorted them to escort them, and he sent Abram out of the country along with his wife and all his possessions. And that is the end of chapter 12. I'm not really sure how that last part, when they traveled to Egypt, went into Egypt, like, oh yeah, it's my sister, not my wife. I, you know, Abram said, "Hey, look, tell them that you're my sister. That way they won't kill me." So what? Obviously, that kind of went awry, and Pharaoh found out anyway, and he was like, "Dude, what are you doing?" But imagine if he was like, "Yeah, it's my wife." Would they have killed him? I don't know that answer. I don't have that answer. I know, sometimes kings and pharaohs or whoever it is, those within power sometimes take what they want, but that's as much as I would actually know. But imagine, you being in Abram's shoes and, God's coming down and he's like, "Hey, look, all the families on earth will be blessed through you." That's like that to me is a huge responsibility, because that for me, I'm like, I got like, a couple kids. That's it. You know what I mean? And so not the entire world, the entire population of everything. So big, big shoes to be in, but he was up for the challenge, and we're going to continue reading on with this into chapter 13, and it gets even bigger and better. So be cool, stay blessed, love you guys.